Have you tried flax seeds? They are great. They're a great source of fiber, and I have a recipe for you, Blueberry-Flaxseed Muffins. We're going to take the seeds. I buy them whole, just like this. The one thing with the flax seeds is whole, they're kind of indigestible. So you want to go ahead and grind them up. You can buy them as the meal, which this is what it looks like when you kind of take it down. The one thing is for freshness. I like to buy them whole, grind them up myself, and then I just store them in the refrigerator. I put them on my cereal in the morning, yogurt for a snack, but today I'm going to show you how to use them with some muffins. Now the muffins we're going to bake in mini pans, but you can also bake in larger ones. I'm just going to go ahead and kind of walk through this with you. It's pretty easy. Muffins are easy to make. They're a quick bread, and you don't need to open a box. There's lots of fresh ingredients that you can use. So what I just added to 1 cup of oats is 1 cup of low-fat buttermilk. That's the acid. That's what's going to help kind of break down these oats, give the muffin a little bit of a bite, kind of a acidic-y lemon bite. So we're just going to let that sit. And then in this bowl here, I have 1 cup of whole wheat flour. Now in my recipe, which is on sparkrecipes.com, I say to sift this. Well, some people don't have sifters, and that's okay. You don't have to do that. So what we're going to add to this is a ½ a teaspoon of baking soda, 1 teaspoon of salt, and some baking powder, ½ a teaspoon. And what we're going to do, everybody has a fork in their kitchen. This is one of my fabulous tools, is just to have a fork and combine the ingredients. That's all you have to do. You're basically incorporating the ingredients together. All right, so that's good to go. So then in the mixer, we're going to start with 1 whole egg, and that's a large egg, 1/4 of cup of unsweetened applesauce. So make sure it's the unsweetened variety. And 3/4 cup of brown sugar. And you can see I used light brown sugar for this recipe. If you like that dark color, you can use the dark brown sugar as well too. Make sure that when you measure it, you do kind of pack it in. And then we're just going to go ahead and put this in the mixer. Now, what we're going to add to this is 1 cup of fresh blueberries. If blueberries aren't in season and you're going to buy some frozen blueberries, that's fine. Just go ahead and thaw them out, but make sure you rinse them and pat them dry. You can maybe even toss them in a little bit of the flour if you want before you add them in. So to our egg and applesauce mixture, I'm going to add our oat mixture. Now this is where the quickness comes in. Once we add our flour mixture, it's very important to not overbeat. Because what will happen is you get these little tunneling effects going on in the quick bread. So we're just going to toss this in. These freeze great, so feel free to double the batch so you can have some in the freezer. And at this point too, we can go ahead and even turn off our mixer. You don't even have to use really a mixer. You can do it all by hand if you want. But you don't want to mix the blueberries with the mixer because they're going to crunch them all up, and you still want to kind of have them whole. This recipe works great too for strawberries. So if you don't like blueberries, try strawberry. So we're just going to give this a stir. Remember, quick bread means cook quick, make quick. So you can see we're just combining the ingredients, and then we're just going to toss in the blueberries. Now the blueberries are going to add some moisture too to them. And now I smell the cinnamon. We added just a little 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon to the mixture too, just because that goes so well with the blueberries. And then we're going to come over. So now, 120 calories for 1 full muffin. You can have 3 mini muffins if you choose this. Now, general rule of thumb is 1/2 to 3/4 full on the muffins, and actually I'm a little too heavy-handed. They look too good. So I need to slow down just a little bit. And then what you're going to do right before you pop them in the oven, you want to have your oven preheated at 375 degrees. So right before they go in, you're just going to take a pinch of those flax seeds and put them on the top, and they're going to give a nutty, crunchy taste to the muffin. So these go in the oven, about the middle shelf, and look how great they look. Blueberry flaxseed muffins.